Let's meal prep healthy breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner that will get you 100 grams of protein per day. But first, let's go to the grocery store to get some ingredients.
First, I'm meal prepping egg muffins for breakfast. I'm adding 6 eggs into a blender and a pinch of salt and pepper. I'm also adding some low-fat cottage cheese for extra protein. I don't really like the texture of cottage cheese, but in this it works very well because it's blended, so it just gives the egg muffins a cheesy flavor. Then I lightly greased a muffin pan. Then I take turkey slices and place them into the muffin pan cavities to form cups. Then I divide the egg mixture into each cup. I sprinkle some chili flakes on top. You could also add herbs of choice. Lastly, I add some chopped spinach and bell peppers. I bake the muffins at 180 Celsius degrees, 350 in Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes, or until the egg whites are just set. This recipe makes about 9 egg muffins and 1 serving is 3 muffins. And the 1 serving contains about 30 grams of protein. For lunch, I'm making a warm quinoa halloumi salad. It's freezing cold here in Finland, so I prefer making warm salads at this time of the year. First, I chop some veggies. Then I cook 1 cup of quinoa. And meanwhile, I cook the vegetables with a little bit of olive oil. Then I fry halloumi slices with a little bit of olive oil on both sides until golden brown. If you have never tried halloumi, it's a salty and firm cheese that works very well in salads, for example. Then I mix all the ingredients for the dressing together. And lastly, I just add all the ingredients into a big bowl and stir to combine. I reheat this before serving either on a pan or in the microwave. 1 serving contains about 18 grams of protein. For snack, I'm making blueberry jam yogurt parfaits. I'm making a healthy blueberry chia jam that is super easy to make. I put all the ingredients into a small pot and stir, and then I just let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Then I pour the jam into a container and let it set in the fridge for a couple of hours. Then I'm also making a granola for the parfaits. You could of course use a store-bought granola as well. I like to make it from scratch just because it's super quick to make and a lot cheaper to make at home. I just mix together oats, coconut oil, maple syrup, vanilla extract, and some ground cardamom. Then I spread the mixture on a baking pan lined with parchment paper. I bake the granola at 180 Celsius degrees, 350 in Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. After the granola has cooled down, I build the parfaits. First, I add about 3/4 cup, which is about 200 grams of non-fat Greek yogurt. The yogurt I use has 13 grams of protein per 100 grams, so 200 grams of the yogurt already has 26 grams of protein. Then I add the ready blueberry chia jam. And lastly, I add the granola. I recommend adding the granola just before serving so that it stays crunchy. I added it to all of the jars just for the video. A ready parfait contains about 28 grams of protein. For dinner, I'm making a Greek-style sheet pan dinner. First, I mix all the ingredients for the marinade together. Then I put 6 chicken breasts into a bowl and I pour half of the marinade on top. And I make sure that they're all covered in the marinade. Then I let them marinate in the fridge for about 1 hour. Then I chop all the vegetables. I'm using 4 bell peppers and 2 zucchinis. Then I place the veggies on 2 baking pans lined with parchment paper, and then I add the rest of the marinade on top of the vegetables and stir. I bake the vegetables at 200 Celsius degrees, 390 in Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Then I add the chicken breasts on top and also some Kalamata olives and feta. Then I bake for 15 to 20 minutes more. This meal is so easy to make and it's super tasty, and it contains over 40 grams of protein per serving.
Those were all the meals I meal prepped today. The written recipes are in the description box. Let me know down in the comments what kind of meal prep recipes you would like to see next. Hope you tried the recipes. Enjoy!